chat. We are good to go. So, chat. Now, the next question I'm gonna ask the panel, and this is a whatnot question, guys. Who is y'all's favorite streamer? And it doesn't have to be Good Souls. Don't. We're gonna put Good Souls over
man.
here.
No. I'm gonna say Good Souls so I don't get fired.
Shut the fuck up, this guy.
Guys can't take my answer. So.
Yeah, for real. So, I mean, Houston, and then we were talking about it earlier today. Houston has some of the biggest hitters in the game. Shoe Game Co., Titan,
Houston Selects,
Steezy. We got some other that don't have the kind of following that they do in Texas, but it looks like Houston has probably 80%, or even if you count DF Dub,
that's why I said
which
Texas.
is a Dallas one. Like it seems like probably other than Blazendary, I think some of the biggest hitters are coming from Texas. But outside or those, or if you want those, who would you say is your favorite streamer? Chat, tag your favorite streamer so that they know that we're talking about them. But for the panel, Fern, who would you say is your favorite streamer on Whatnot?
Man, that's kind of hard, dude, because I'm only helping Good Souls,
Oh, so you're really not on Whatnot like that?
Not that much.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm with Fern on that one.
This
I don't know.
Yo, into the corner, you.
And I tell you why, because
tell the truth. Who's what's his name? Net Magnetism.
Oh,
your Legos,
my Lego guy.
your Lego plug.
Netmag. Oh yeah, I do.
Coleman RC says Net Magnetism.
Okay,
that's his favorite.
Okay, I'll go with that one.
Yeah,
I'll go with that. I think he's so structured. His person, he doesn't even look like a guy that's crazy neither. He just knows how to run it.
and I think that's all the chat wants.
And he be having some shit. Like
JJJ and Soul Man.
just the way he runs it is cool. Just to
They said he's a Canadian, by the way.
Yeah, he's in Canada.
He's in Canada.
Yeah, he's in Canada.
Canadian. He's Quebecian.
Wait, so are you really into Legos like that?
Oh,
okay.
He's a Lego. I'm into what gives me the best margin.
That's it. No, because it's a Lego guy.
Whether that's Legos or
rims.
or rims. If it gives me margins, I'm with it.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
not for
good.
nothing. Yo, you brought in how many Lego pieces for the shoes at first?
No, they don't.
Yeah, you rub it in his
Yeah.
face.
And
Yo,
hey,
for everybody out
honestly,
there,
yo,
they started clowning me
my man
when
Cleto was
I came with
hell no.
like 10 Lego sets. Okay, so should we show
Zazik
them?
with the raid, my
Should we
boy?
show them
Thank
in
you so
case
much,
in
my
case they
boy.
want to buy one?
Yeah, show him a case. Show him a case.
Y'all go follow Zadik.
And make sure
show
you put Dave, because me and Ray has not said anything about this Lego
No,
stuff.
the Lego thing, not for nothing, has been a hit.
No, I told Walk. I was like,
But it's
two of my
Lego for
customers
sneakers.
bought
Put it
them.
in a-
I was
in a-
like, okay.
Yeah. No.
So it's a Lego set that builds a Jordan 1, a fragment, a dunk.
Dan Coleman RC said I've probably spent 6 to 7K with him. So my man got mad Legos. Or
You got
yo,
bad
but not for
blood.
nothing. His
He
mystery
has
games,
money.
He's got money. Coleman's got money.
No, but those are good movers here at the store, and I'll go where the margins at. So if it's Legos, or you're gonna laugh at what I bring in next week.
Oh,
I told Wak what I'm gonna bring in next. No, it's not keychains. Those are horrible.
Wristbands.
No,
I
know you ain't bringing draws in here.
No, I'm
bring
gonna
some
let you
draws.
guess it. You know what it is, Wak, right? You know what it. I already told you.
What's coming in next week?
Oh, tell us.
Oh yeah. No, he
Yeah.
told me. I'm not gonna say
Oh,
shit.
apparently it's a secret.
I'm not gonna say shit.
It's not a secret, but I can't wait to see his face when they come in.
They're dope. though.
And then he's gonna be the one ringing somebody out because they're buying us.
Yeah. Every time Cleto rings somebody out, he just looks at me like fucking.
And my
He's like, I
phone,
can't
As
wait
soon
for
as
the
he's gonna get the
text.
notification,
and
that
my
it's
phone goes boom. Sold.
I can't wait for the
another one sold.
Like, oh,
Give us
God.
a hint.
Not for nothing.
Hold on, give us
So-
a hint.
Yeah, give us a hint.
Okay. So we got Nat Magnetism. You're not on Whatnot that often.
Yeah.
Cleto.
I would say so. I got a buddy of mine. He's been on Whatnot for a while, and he does trading cards. He's really big into the Pokemon cards. So I started watching him when he first started. Now the dude averages like like 100, 200 viewers at once. But his name is T Slabs.
Shout out to T Slaps.
He's got a very, very loud voice. So he just sits there and yells at his chat.
I mean, you have to kind of do
no,
that.
no,
to
this
me.
guy-
Oh, he
Top
yells,
seller in
yells.
the building, my
He
boy.
yells.
You know, he never shows face. I don't think he showed face once, but I would probably say him aside from,
So it's just audio on his.
well, I mean, he has the presentation of like when
Yeah,
he's
the
running
cards.
the card. I he might be live right now actually.
Okay,
That,
Ray,
that's a market we should tap.
who is your favorite streamer?
Good souls, man.
Good Souls?
Ain't nothing outside of that.
That's it, baby.
I'm supposed to grow that.
That's my
I'm
boy.
gonna water that. And
That's my boy.
yo,
Who's your second?
not
best
for
then?
nothing.
Second favorite.
Man, second favorite. I can't even on top of my head. I don't watch it like that. I get bored real easy. My attention span when I come across all these other streamers, if they're just there to sell shoes, you don't catch my attention. That's actually why I hopped on with you. All the charisma, the banter you have with the chat, man. Look at him, look at him. Now he's gonna be. I'm the star. I'm the star.
Oh my God! Hello. Oh, Jesus Christ.
So,
So,
can we do something besides whatnot? Can we name something besides whatnot?
I mean, Whatnot probably wouldn't.
T Slabs.
I mean, but
shout
go
out
ahead.
T Slabs.
Like I like
T
I like comment
underscore
hype on
slabs.
YouTube.
Comment hype. And
Yeah.
they do shoes.
They flip shoes, they resell, they have their own store and everything.
They're
Like another,
probably on Whatnot or.
they have whatnot, but they're not on it as much as their own stores.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I tried y'all. How
Yo,
about
I
one time,
hated
but always by
whatnot
buying.
before, but no.
All right.
You know.
So guys, well, here, let's ask a little question for the barbers because we've asked a lot of sneaker questions.
I'll be right back.
This fucking guy.
You still got a bar-
goddamn.
you got
I'll
your
answer-
walking
I'll answer
Mans
for
is
him.
this?
Yeah, but break it-
Whose man's is this? Midstream, goddamn.
We get thirsty.
Coleman said sneaker problem. Sold out FTX said T Slabs. Let's see who else. We got some other people. Someone says.
I mean,
sneaker
why
problem
though? So why
is a
why
pro
why is your
baseball player from
why is your
Arizona.
favorite streamer?
Who?
Who's
The
yours?
answers.
Who's yours?
The answers, but why are they your favorite streamer? Personality, because of the prices, because of
Well,
what?
okay. We'll ask. Did you answer the T Slab? Why is T Slab your favorite streamer?
I mean,
'Cause you
I'll stop
screamed
being
at
your
him.
homeboy.
That boy Rhoda said good.
Well,
Souls
he did say
is the
'cause
best
of the-
hands down, but the French dude, a Kadam family, is hilarious. I do fuck with a Com family. That dude is funny as hell, bro.
you know
You
something.
fucking yeah, right, man. Yeah, this fam. Yes,
So
fam.
I don't want to bash other streamers, but I know one thing that does it for me is honesty. Like I know we're very open about
D-Top seller.
the condition of each shoe that we get, whether it's got a little, like the Travis.
This is where you can say anal.
We're very anal. Hey, you just want me to say
Every
anal.
time we say anal, we gotta take
You
a
just
shot.
wanted him to say anal.
I can't wait to say this word.
You just wanna say anal.
Yeah.
But we're just, we're very
Anal.
anal.
That's the word,
Take a
bro.
shot.
Just,
and
that's
walk
the word.
in-
Just say it, bro. It's
Why do I-
okay.
Wait, why do I have to take a shot? Because I said
I
anal?
don't
Because
know.
that's
I'm
the
not
new thing. If you say anal, you gotta
And when you
take a
say
shot. You
it,
gotta
look
take a
at
shot.
me in the eyes when you say it.
When you looked at him in the eyes,
Good
hey, why you
soul,
looking? Why you
good
looking at him
soul,
in that
hands
time?
down, best store
When you
for
say
my
anal,
boy.
why you looking at him that so hard like that, bro?
I don't know. I'm like trained to look.
His eyes look like that.
I'm gonna say like the movie, Forgetting Sarah Marshall. If God was a city planner, why would he put a playground next to a waste facility dump?
Hey,
No,
How
that's
old
fair
is that
for you.
movie?
Huh?
that's
How
a
old
really
is that
movie. He was
movie?
like 20 years old.
Ah.
He came out in the early.
You're
Hey,
old,
but I don't
bro.
care. That's one of the funniest movies.
Hey,
That's one of the funniest movies.
no, but we're very anal on how the shoe. Look, damn it. I'm gonna
Boom.
finish the
Get
damn
it,
bottle.
get it, my boy.
But just
Give me your wife
honesty from a streamer, it's a lot. I know like T Slabs, he shows you the condition of each card and what he thinks of it, and then he holds it up to camera. Look, there's this little thing here. We do the same thing with shoes
Yeah, no, we
because
do.
I know you've bought shoes from other streamers
Yeah, I have.
where they tell you get on.
Yo,
DS.
remember when he first started?
Bro,
Remember when he first
Oh,
started
bro.
and started buying? He goes, "Yo, I got some heat coming in, yo."
That
And
made me all
and then, yo,
Damn.
when we opened up the box, we were like, "Oh my god!"
He still gets some of those.
No,
He's like,
he
yo, wait till
still.
my box comes in.
Yo,
Fire.
wait till my box comes in. It's
I look
fire.
at it
And I'll be
they're
like,
original
yo,
box,
what-
they're beaters. I'm like,
No, because
oh my
there are
god.
streamers, and this is probably the
Because
one
that's how they say they are. You know, they're. I know I've bought from people locally.
Rhoda said my pandas.
Oh shit!
Rhoda, shut the
He
fuck
ain't,
up.
he ain't gonna let it go.
No, he's
Hey,
not gonna let
What
that shit
happened
go.
with the panda?
Not
You guys
forever.
defend the high.
Yo, my
Remember
boy's
when
bought
we
like
did,
20 pairs from us, and then that panda is the one that sticks. He'll never let that shit go.
When we did
The
the
mystery
mystery
box.
mystery
Oh,
box.
He got the panda high.
Okay, what's wrong with that?
Ask Rhoda. He'll tell you what's wrong with that shit.
Hey, that-
Rhoda just like, right?
Rhoda,
Hey, there's a
Next time you come
floor, and he got the floor, right? What did he say?
$230 for a panda. Yo, I think we
Yo,
owe my
put a
man a
panda
refund.
high, huh?
Rhoda, next time you come school my boy over here. I didn't say anything.
Oh, Rhoda's local?
Is this customer?
Long time.
Yo, Rhoda's been our day one. Shout out to Rhoda. He's been day one buying from us,
He got money.
and he got money.
Oh, we'll
And-
take care of him then. We'll
Yeah,
take care of him.
and-
All
hey,
large
He's
everywhere
a big
he
Harry
goes.
Potter fan.
He's a massive Harry Potter.
Yeah,
fan.
I love
And
that.
shout out, just so y'all know, chat. I am going to do a Harry Potter stream, and I don't care what nobody says.
Including me.
I'm gonna be with the scar, with the glasses, with my wand.
Show him the tat. Show him the
Yo,
tat.
son, y'all ain't ready. No, I'd rather show y'all the outfit, bro. Because I've been practicing in the shower.
He went
Practicing in
to
the
the
shower?
Rockets game like that.
Yo, son,
Thank you.
I've
Yo,
been
he went to the
practicing-
Rockets game like that.
Hey, hold on. What's the one? Hey, what
So-
one?
so- yo,
What's the one?
No.
I'm bringing. Yo, I've been
Oh,
working on
Drake
my English
ass.
accent, bro.
So the Rockets,
You're so disrespectful, chat.
the Rockets had a
You're
Harry
so
Potter night.
disrespectful, chat.
The Rockets had a Harry Potter night, right? And he goes, Brooklyn, I need tickets, Brooklyn. Brooklyn, I
I've
need
never
tickets."
asked
Yo,
for anything.
I don't never ask for anything, but I need tickets. I was like, all right, I'm gonna get some tickets. I got some tickets. So he goes, I'm gonna go dress as Harry Potter. And I was like, no, don't do that. No. He shows up. He shows with the big wand. I guess there's a wand in it, right?
Which
My Harry
one?
Potter wand.
Yo, the security at the front door didn't let him
Well, they
come
were
in
like,
with
yo,
that.
you gotta go take your wand back to your car because it's pointy. Bitch, you can't take the powers of a fucking wizard by taking his fucking wand. God damn
What'd you
it!
tell
But
him?
I'm
I
gonna
have
go
my
take.
other one.
No,
I'm
he
gonna
got
chop it
punked.
off.
He got
Yeah.
punked. They took the wand.
They took the
It's
wands.
okay.
They took
though.
the
Only
wand.
one
Hey,
of them.
And
But
it was
the
a
wand
little-
that matters is the one that I carry with
Yeah.
me.
Which one do you?
24/7.
Which one is that?
365. It's not that long.
Hey, hey,
It's not a it's
Hold
not a
on.
long wand, but it's a wand.
before you carry on with the story, if we do lose signal, make sure you follow us on YouTube at Athletically Declined
Athletically declined.
Media.
Media.
YouTube.
So we're streaming live there along with other platforms. So
yes, we
I
are.
want to make sure
For
that
sure.
you check us out there.
Come on.
Hey,
Follow
Good
it. Follow the
follow.
Instagram.
Pro now.
We got a question from that account actually,
Okay.
real quick.
Yeah, I
if
actually got him right
guys-
here. I actually gave
You got
Bob
you
a-
got it?
Yeah, I got him right here.
Okay, cool.
That's going to that. I stood there.
While they're looking at that, follow Sold Out, our Instagram,
Yes, sir,
Sold
bro.
Out FTX.
Sold out FTX.
Follow
We
us on
also
that.
got-
You get
Sorry,
steals and
bro.
deals on
I'm
there.
Steals.
nervous. That's all I do, bro. I get nervous.
Tell them your Goodfellas
And then
page.
we got the Goodfellas IG at Fade Shop. Follow the barbershop. We've been at it for a long time, and we're here to make some noise, guys. So we have a question from the YouTube, right? All right, we have a question from the YouTube channel. Question 1 says, as unbiased, yo, who asked this question? Do you know? I want to shout him out. Does it matter? Okay. Does it matter? Question 1 says, as unbiased. It doesn't matter. All right. Question 1 says, as unbiased as you can answer, do you feel like the shoe market as it operates, you can just go get any shoe you want at a reasonable price, helps or hurts more people getting into shoes?
Ooh,
That is a great question.
that's a
I'm
lot.
gonna say, are you talking about as the market sits right now?
As the market sits right now.
I mean, I think it hurts because hold on, let me because in my personal opinion, if as much as I guess people don't want to admit, you sometimes get a shoe because of the hype. Now, as far as the percentage of you actually liking it versus the hype, it's going to be dependent on that individual. And I'll give you myself an example. When the Yeezys 350 first came out, oh my God.
You paid $1,000.
No. I would never pay it.
Hey,
He got money. He ain't lying,
We
Jay.
got money.
When the 350s first came out, I completely disliked them. I was like, what is that?
So did I. I'm not gonna
No.
lie. I'm not gonna.
I was like, first of all, it looks,
like a fucking sock.
it's fabric all over. It has a stitching right down the middle. And I was like, never. But then actually, after a while, I was like, damn, this.
I think once you put your foot in it, you're sold. Honestly, sold out, baby.
So as it sits, there has to be some kind of hype behind it. Because if there's not, and there's not as much as it was before, right? It's I mean, a lot of shoes are readily available now.
Yeah.
So I
Not
think
the Yeezys though.
the Yeezys were sitting, like it was sitting for a while unconfirmed.
Oh
So
yeah.
this is
yeah, so they don't,
prior.
you know, but I think as the industry sits right now, it's hurting, because I think you have to have some sort of hype behind it. Now, whether you completely buy a shoe for the hype or not, that's why they call it, the hype boys or whatever,
The hype beast.
the hype beast. That's a whole, huh?
He's looking at me when y'all saying that. Like, why y'all looking at me?
Hype
for?
beast.
Hype beast.
No, he's
no,
not.
no,
No, I think
No,
I'm not
no.
hype beast.
no. Whether
He's not.
whether
I'm not.
you're
I'll show you what hype beast.
yeah, there's some serious
I
hype
want
beasts.
to take you to SneakerCon or Sneaker Summit or
When we did our first sneakers show,
No,
that
no,
was
no,
my
no.
first taste
No,
of it.
but
You're
the
telling me.
actual ones, like the big
no, like the
one.
big one, like a SneakerCon. I gotta look at the dates, but I think there's one coming up in Texas. But I want us to go, and I'm gonna show you what a hype beast is. Like you're gonna be like, I'm gonna point him out, and you're gonna be like, yeah.
Well, just look
That's
at
a
the kid that's
fucking-
wearing all Supreme.
He's
Yeah.
wearing. Look,
And I want an
gonna
apology.
I'm gonna describe him to you. He's got
Okay.
a Bass Pro hat on. Okay.
Oh,
He probably has a Supreme shirt. He's got a Supreme fanny pack, and then he's got whatever shoe just dropped. That's a hype beast.
what about their attitude? Are they a
You'll know.
I don't have
Okay.
that. Bro,
No,
I
no.
don't have an
No,
attitude.
no, no.
Yeah,
This
I'm
wasn't
saying.
directed towards you. This was just.
So just to finish up my point, it sits right now. I think it hurts it because you have to have, and there's not as much hype as there was before, but there still is some hypes. But as it sits right now, I think it's hurting it.
See, I'm on the opposite side. I think the hype is there.
No, I didn't say the hype wasn't there. It's there. It's still there, but not.
Well, I think the hype is still the same, but the problem is that everything's being mass produced, so it feels like the hype isn't there anymore. Because they have so many pairs coming out of one shoe at once. Like it's accessible to everybody. Which to me, like at the end of the day, like if you're just, if you're not really into shoes, but hey, that shoe there on the wall kind of drew my attention, right? And it's priced accordingly. I think it's still, like if it's not like because you got to think about it. Most stores cater to the middle economy. We're not, catering to celebrities. So, a shoe that's over $250.
yourself.
Hey,
Someone
I-
just
hey,
whipped
hold
it
on.
out. Someone
I'm just
whipped
looking
it
at-
out.
Speak for yourself.
Hold on. Let me retract. We do cater to some. I'm not gonna say who, but we do get shoes for those guys.
Athletes.
Hey,
Yeah, but we'll keep
athletes.
them all.
Yeah, we're gonna keep
Either
their
way.
names out of here.
Yeah.
But majority of almost all of our clientele is middle economy, right? So for them dropping $300 on a shoe, bro, I mean, how do you feel about spending $300 on a shoe?
Honest
you-
opinion, I don't like it.
Exactly. How about yourself? You know,
I don't like it, but I do it.
see,
I have consigner credit.
Now, but that question was towards the industry in itself, like
In
the
itself,
resale
yes.
industry.
so
Yeah.
I
Or
like
what?
It. I like it because we don't have to, as in a mall, like I know stores that are charging 500 plus for or 350 for a Panda. Like, yo, that's nuts. Like, so I mean, I like it in a sense because for us, we can move volume on a unit versus, trying to sell one shoe at $400. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, I see. But are you
I like it because it's more
So-
accessible to the customer.
okay?
Because
I
we're not
get
just-
what you're saying.
We cater more.
So an
to,
11 is not as like so that Cherry 11 is what barely at 300.
We cater more
versus
to
it
a
being-
general consumer than we do a hype beast. That's what
Yeah.
I'm trying to get at. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm a consumer. Right?
Hey,
Alright.
guys, as somebody who used to be like really into shoes as consumer standpoint, I think it's interesting. Like I used to, like growing up, like in like junior high, y'all remember when like the first box set of Jordans came out, and it was like the ones that Reggie Miller wore, the sock looking ones, the black ones, and then it was the Space Jams. Right. So like you keep those shoes are like real expensive if you had that box set, right? And like now, like I bought that at retail, $300. I remember when I bought it. Like the only reason why my mom justified it, she's like, "Oh, it's 2 shoes, 150. You'll wear it, right?" But now, like that shoe's crazy. So for me, like I haven't bought a pair of shoes like that since like junior high, and I'm almost 30.
Oh wow.
So
Because of the price.
because of the price, because it's like why, and also too the availability, right? Like I remember the last time I would try to get a pair of shoes was the trophy room when they did the Lost and Founds, and then the Mochas. Lost out on both of them, and it's like, man, you like have to beat out people who are like got like a formula to get a pair of shoes so they can resell it to you unhonestly, right? Like, and that's the difference with sold
Well,
out.
and,
like,
and I think
honest.
that's where my question was like, how do y'all think the botters have managed to either elevate or de-escalate the game?
So I want to touch up on the botter subject. Because you bought does not mean you are guaranteed a win. There are thousands of bots, and when Nike says that they're trying to, when you're on that waiting to
and
remove bots,
everything? Yeah.
they are. But think about this: there's new bots that come out, and in reality, man, the same people that are making these programs to remove the bots, they're the same people that are creating new bots to counter it. You know what I'm saying? So, there's a lot of bots out there because I work a lot with these guys that run Gargantua. We got the shit bot. Believe it or not, that's the name of one. And there's multiple other bots that work, but there's also bots like, if I have guys that are all in on one bot and Nike's countered it, then the expense on that, we just lost out on X amount of money because, that's what we were prepared for. We didn't think, last week, this bot was working, but now this upcoming week, we have to buy a key for a new bot, and buying a whole key for a bot it really
talking with some racks.
it's thousands of dollars,
Yeah.
$5,000 to $6,000, $7,000 worth of
And that's just a bot. That's not the.
that's not the proxies,
yeah,
that's not the
the-
Gmail
yeah.
accounts you have to buy. So there's a lot of stuff that goes into that. So people think, oh,
Servers.
it's bots. No, I mean, on some drops, yes. On the big ones like the Lost and Founds, anyone that Louis Vuitton does now, there's certain, like when Travis Scott drops on his personal website, that's one that before within the last 6 months it was really easy to bot. Now they've upped their botting program, so they're easily easier to remove.
Well, I'll tell you, Mater89 asked, "What's a bot?" or "Bot? Not sure what y'all are saying."
Okay.
Explain the bot.
Okay, real quick. I know he had commented earlier. He said, "I'd be interested in joining when you guys get involved with community." He owns a snow cone business and he does work with Friendswood schools.
Oh, what?
Boom.
So,
I love
Oh,
snow cones.
definitely.
So, Mater, we work directly with the owner of Be Someone League. That's a youth recreational group here in Friendswood. So, if you follow us or hit us up, DM us on Instagram at Sold Out FTX, we can, talk more in depth. And I'm sure, I mean, Steve he's got the summer league coming up. I know he does flag football. He does the volleyball. So hit us up on there, and we'll get back to you on that. Just to see how we can incorporate you, because I know that it's a Twisted Cow. They do a lot for the Be Someone League. So
Well, and then the stuff here too that we have planned to do.
yeah.
Events here as well. So
Yeah. So just hit us up directly
boy
on
Toby.
Instagram. But as far as a bot is basically it's a software program that you can, I wouldn't say purchase because you have to wait for the keys to be available, but it's a program, a software on your computer, basically that you run, and it honestly, everyone doing it is probably like 25 under. It's a lot. The people I work with, dude, and I love it. I love that we're in a country where, you can be 15, bro, and you can be these kids, man, they're hustling, bro.
I was gonna bring that up, man. That like the entrepreneur phase that I see. Remember after our last stream, it was a high school kid that came and dropped shoes off, and I was like, "Yo, dude, don't you got school?" And he was like, "Yeah, dude," but he's out here trying to get it, And the sneaker game has opened up an avenue of revenue for even the youngest kids, who are in high school that know how to. Because in our reality, bro, I bet these high school kids are the ones that have these either used shoes that they're trying to get rid of or new shoes that they hit or whatever it might be. But now these younger high school kids are the ones that are opening up a whole new business on themselves instead of, like I always tell my kids, it's better to create a job than to go and look for one, and I think the sneaker community and the whole sneaker game has developed, so that way these kids can actually start to build their own business, and they do it, in between the hours that, outside of the hours that they're going to school.
yeah, and it's not the this is just another form of the lemonade stand, right?
Absolutely.
This
is the new lemonade stand.
This is the new lemonade stand. I mean, I think
Absolutely.
it's always been there, but this is a new lemonade stand where it just looks like it's just getting younger and younger every year. And then of course the kids nowadays, they're more into technology versus when I was a kid. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it's a little bit more accessible. Resources are a little bit. You could educate yourself a lot faster. Stuff like that.
So
To finish off the question, so it's basically a software you run on your PC. You can do it on a laptop too, and it's when Nike has a drop or sneakers has a drop or sneakers confirm whatever, basically the way that you're set up, you got to buy Gmail accounts, and let's say if you're going for a specific shoe, let's say for example the most known shoe, Panda. Let's say a Panda is dropping today at 9 p.m. We got, myself, who's a botter, who has 1,000 accounts, versus Brooklyn, who's just a general consumer who has one account. He's got his whatever percentage chance of hitting versus me versus my 1,000 accounts. And really, it all depends on how much money you're spending on, how many accounts you want to get. You can have up to 10,000. The bigger the botter you are, the more accounts you have. But that's essentially what botting is.
It's a shopping cart software. it's not as simple as it sounds like.
Yeah, no, for
It's
sure.
it's way difficult, and once you get
AOC
into
forms and everything.
once you get into how much it takes to actually be successful at it, is definitely a risk. I mean, you're talking about hundreds, well, thousands to just even get the bot, and then hundreds to actually operate it, and then it's still a gamble.
Yeah.
That shopping cart software.
Yeah, it's not guaranteed hit.
Your odds are a lot greater than the typical consumer that has one account linked with one debit card. But that software helps you manipulate it like if you're 1,000 different people. Your chances are a lot.
So we got another question from YouTube, and it's, what is the next trend that's coming into the sneaker community?
For me, and I'm not a sneaker advisor or anything, but SB. So
Oh yeah.
so we went through the Jordan 1 phase, right? Everyone knows that.
That shit was popping.
If you were getting those fucking COVID checks, bro, if you were in the sneaker game then and you were a reseller,
Ooh, you were
I guarantee
cooking.
you were banking.
You were cooking,
Right?
baby.
Then we went through our dunk phase, right? Or dunks, pandas, dude. I'm telling you, stores were selling these shits for $400.
I believe it.
When I
fucking
got in the
crazy.
game, I bought pandas at $250, right? I sold you a pair for $260, I think.
He took you. Oh, really?
No,
That
but
boy
that's
rocked,
bro.
no.
Tell me why he's like, I'm giving you
bro.
the best deal. That's
said
what
the
told
best
me.
deal?
The best deal.
Hey, I
Ah.
bought them for $250. Hey, bro, my brother
Hey, I
paid.
was plugging
My
you.
brother paid the same thing.
No
So-
mercy.
Louis
right?
Vuitton,
so
so
we
when
mercy
I
at
saw
all.
it today,
I went to Dallas
And now we're
paid
partners.
$250. Well, I went
Yeah,
to
back on
Dallas
next
and paid
Monday.
$250.
I'll just-
doing some $1
I paid
auctions, and we
$10.
got
Bro, that
bangers.
was like gas money.
Hey,
and
that was
and then my bucket
He's-
little
he's
shit.
Gas
trying to-
money,
he's
but
trying
we
to
work
justify
right
it.
next to each other. What gas? We walk to each other to make the exchange, bro.
Hey, I'm about to.
Hey, that trip, ask Andrew Ibarra. He went with me on that trip. I paid and my little brother David.
Louis
We all three of us
we
went.
are
I paid.
doing
I took $30,000 in
a
cash
dollar
because
auction
someone
on
said,
Monday. We're back
"Bro,
at
if you
to our
got
regular
money,
scheduled program.
hit me up."
You want to wash money? Hit me up.
No,
No.
that's not.
But now look. What do you think?
SBs.
SBs?
SBs.
He's
is
like,
the
get to the
trend.
damn question.
SBs are killing it right now.
So we went through the dunks. We went Jordan 1s, dunks, 4s, SBs. If you're not hopping, and I'm not saying buy every SB that's dropping. Be selective. I'm gonna give you some that are coming up.
Uh-oh.
You got the
He
Futura
said, "Oh."
in the next 2 months. You got the Futura. Those right there in 5 years, bro. I guarantee you there will be thousands of dollars. You have the Verdi
Louis.
dunk SBs, which are some like the Grateful Dead. They're the furry ones. Those are going to be worth some money in the next 2 to 5 years.
I think the
So-
big money savings are gonna be a banger. Not off the rip. And I think
The
y'all know
the Powerpuff ones.
the
too.
Powerpuff ones. I mean, I wore mine, sold mine, bought a new one, and kept it. I'm not gonna tow it because I think the Powerpuffs are gonna be one of those that will climb over time. I think the big money savings are gonna be one of those SBs that climb over time. There's one other one. I think the Aprils will hold their value over time. They'll go up in price.
the Born and Raised.
the born and
the
raised.
Crenshaw SBs. A lot of these, the Udos, a lot of the SBs that right now, like I know on the Udos, the market's kind of like at 300, 400. I'm telling you guys, in 2 to 5 years, those Udos are going to be worth some money.
You think we passed the 4s though? Like, I think the 4s are
No,
still
the
there.
Fords have held their.
I
market.
think they're releasing too many too fast, and they're mass producing them. Now, don't get me wrong.
So
I
far in
know
the building. What's good, my
once
boy?
back to school comes around, the reimagined 4s, you got the military blues. Those will do extremely well at any resale shop. I put that on my life.
The SB.
I like the
SB4s.
SB4s.
SB
as
but-
The
well.
SB4s.
But
forget it, bro.
that's a shoe that hasn't been re-released. You know,
No,
and
that was a one and go.
that's a one and done. So that's why the more you wait, the higher the price gets on that shoe.
That
Right.
shoe is still holding at 480, 500, easy. The SB4 is one of those that just, and I think they're gonna release a black one, right?
Next year.
next
they have
year.
a few. They have one released for next year.
I saw a video this afternoon where a dude was like, it had the Bred Reimagineds, he had the military blues, and he had the SBs, and he was like, "What are these in order from worst to best?" And he had the military blues as the worst, the SB4s as the mid, and then the Reimagines as the best. And I was like, I think that's fucking opposite. I think the SB4s are the top of the line right now, then the Reimagines, and then the military blues, in my personal opinion.
Real quick, Luis Villa said, "Yes, sir. Thanks. I got my Jordan 3 Wizards Fire. Only at Good Souls HTX.
My boy Luis, hold on,
where we
baby.
clean every single damn shoe, and it sucks ass, but we do it anyways. But we know why. We present a clean shoe. That's what we do, and that's what you get. We won't sell you something that we don't present it as." So he also tipped $1.
Thank you,
So
thank you, Luis.
Luis Villa. So thank you for that, man.
And I will say this: so if there's any streamers out there, you selling dirty shoes is not only disrespectful, but second, it lowers the value of the price of the shoe. If you clean it, you will get top value for that shoe.
So
My personal opinion.
I think I'm saying that right. Mikeas R. He said he got his package today. It was as expected. Thank you very much. He's the one that Mikey. We call him Mikey.
Oh yes,
Yes.
yes. My boy Mikey. Boy D Top Seller said your shoes are always perfect. Chicago Skyline said my shoes from Good Souls never smells like patas.
Hey, legally high 420 tipped us $10.
Yo,
All right.
Legally High is my dude. I just bought some shoes from him. Shout out to Legally High 420, to Katik, and then they have another boy, Hawaii something. Yo, those are two of my boy from the island, Hawaii. Shout out.
But not the island.
Did he
boys,
say
right?
he was?
No,
his
no, no,
favorite
they're not the
shoe?
Island Boys.
Thank
But
God.
yo, Katik and my Hawaii something, and then
Stop. They were
and
just
then
in
Legally
Houston
High
or something.
420. Those are my dudes. I just bought some shoes from them. I bought the Marty McFly's from
Okay.
Katik, and I bought the Ryza and the City of Style from 420. Shout out to my boy 420. Gave me a great deal. Wanted to bring him in, and these are good guys, man. These are people that are streaming on whatnot, that are doing the hustle, supporting the hustle. And guys,
Rhoda just said anytime he buys from anyone else, it's not what he thinks he's buying. So
No,
it speaks
it's
volumes on when he buys from us.
well, the thing is that like, streamers, I know it fucking sucks, but clean the goddamn shoe. Clean the
it's
shoe.
true,
But,
bro.
but again,
It's
that's
true.
what sets us apart.
So don't clean your shoes.
Yeah.
Let us.
Hey,
Don't clean your shoes.
let us
Keep
keep,
on
Open up a
keep
fucking
cooking it.
market, yo, because not for nothing. Some of even the big willies, like, and I get it, yo.
No, no.
Y'all buy mass shoes.
No, not some, especially the big willies, because these motherfuckers, I know that I bought.
My
from
boy
them.
Katik in the building.
I've played their games, bro, and the shit that I've got on there, I'm like, bro, really? But I get why, but at the same time, like, hey, sometimes you gotta fucking put some elbow grease into that shit, because we've stayed up till 2 a.m. cleaning those fucking shoes, bro.
I've had my wife cleaning fucking
No,
shoes.
no,
bro.
definitely, it's a whole team effort.
Yeah,
Shout out to the
absolutely.
wives, because they're out there fucking grinding and helping us out, trying to make sure, dude. Last stream we had, I told you, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, like even minutes before the stream started, or Tuesday, I'm sorry, we're fucking trying to clean these goddamn. What was it, 5 minutes before the show when I'm over here
Trying to
Scrubbing-
clean that last shoe.
cleaning
Absolutely.
the last Easy 500.
So, whatever shoe cleaning company that wants to sponsor right now, get us now while we're
Hey,
cheap.
Taylor-
Are we cheap?
Hey,
Taylor D
Taylor, where you
MGK.
at? Shoe MGK. You know you're coming all
MGK,
over
Look,
shit.
yeah.
I'll tell you, Dosmar said, I just hate when people swing the shoe around and don't show crazy flaws. That's what makes me mad. And that is the very honest truth is that, and again, I'm not trying to cap on these streamers, man, but guys, if you clean the shoe, it will increase the value of the shoe. And I think the reason why we get top dollar for used shoes is because we do take all the shit and the stones and everything that's in the fucking that's in
My
the
favorite's
sole.
the gum.
You know what I'm saying? Like the gum is the
Shit,
worst.
literally.
Yo, when
But-
you said shit, he literally
Yo,
meant
he
shit.
literally
Yo, there's
said
shit on the bottom of the
yeah.
shoes, bro.
We clean the insoles. We try to make them smell. Now, some of these shoes do come from a fucking smoker's house, and that shit is horrible, bro, because it's hard to take out that nicotine scent. But at the end of the day, if you want to get top dollar for your shoe, clean the goddamn shoe, bro. I know it sucks, but trust me, you will
Hey,
see an
shout out
ROI on
OxyClean.
that.
Where's our sponsorship?
We need a sponsor.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, we're gonna
OxyClean,
get
where
to a
you at?
point
Someone
where
tag OxyClean in here.
OxyClean has been
get us while we're
for us.
cheap, because when we expensive, then we're gonna be asking for more.
That
Mm.
DP Glark 777 said this is a dope ass vibe.
We appreciate
My
it.
boy, that and all we're trying to do,
Salute.
really, guys, is
Run the
is-
Henny.
Run
Yeah,
the
run the
Henny.
Henny.
Anything is possible.
You know what I'm saying?
Anything
Jesus.
is possible. That's an inside joke.
yeah, anything is possible.
No, anything.
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 Oh, that took a trip
Yeah.
to Austin. And we saw
No,
someone's ass. We saw
no.
someone's ass. We're not gonna say who.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But
Next question.
hey, not for nothing. Yo, my man had a smooth ass, bro.
Hey, chat's looking at four guys with beards and they see. Hey, we're not gonna say anything, all right?
Yo, but not for nothing, man. Like there is a and I hate to call it out, but there is a lackadaisical kind of culture when it comes to the used shoe market. Now, not for nothing, the new shoe market is great because that's where all the value lies. But the used shoe market is where you cater to the people that can't pay $2,000 for a shoe.
Hey, real quick,
Show them,
this is one of my grails.
give it to them.
Am I gonna? This is a special box, Travis SB. Am I gonna pay $4,000 for this shit?
Fuck no, baby.
Absolutely not. Why? Because I'm gonna wear it. I refuse to pay $4,000. Now I'm not gonna tell you guys how much I paid. Some of you guys know,
I know.
Tell us.
but I'm not gonna tell chat.
Tell us.
Tell them.
Fine, chat. I paid $1,300 for this.
He got money. He got money.
Hey,
Sometimes
that's
you
too
just
much
gotta
of
pay
Carter.
resale.
Hey,
And what's so
Lord,
wrong with
but
that?
shout out-
Get 'em.
Hey, I would say shout out to my best friend Andrew. He got me the
Legally
shoe.
high,
He
420.
didn't have to do that. But he did.
Sometimes, hey, you just killed the myth that they think that we get everything
Look,
for the
PD
Hell no.
bottom
PD Black
dollar, and we
777
don't.
says
Hey,
somebody's rich.
Hey, I can get shoes, you know, but it sometimes it does fucking cost an arm and a leg, you know. People think, oh, this is a shoe guy. He can get me shoes
And
at X amount. I'm like, no, motherfucker.
That's not how
That's
it works.
not how it works.
Is
you
that the
know?
most you've ever paid for shoes?
This is the most I've ever paid for a shoe.
Okay, Brooke, what's the most you ever paid for shoes?
So
What's the most I've ever paid for a shoe?
Yeah.
Man,
Kartik said, "I need that kind of money." Hey,
nah,
we
the
tried,
most
baby.
I
We
paid for a
tried,
shoe was
Kartik, my boy.
probably,
Yo,
I'd
but
say $500. I don't even know what it was for though.
no, I mean, I would pay. I mean, to get a Travi used at 800 is a steal. That's a fucking steal. I'm negotiating some for a reverse mocha right now, and I'm like, God damn. But there are certain shoes that have a value to them, and there's no running from it. You know, you got to work your jelly or you got to let it pass, man.
Or you-
Because
That or you got to pay the fucking price.
well,
you know,
the thing is that this is what I tell resellers. I was like, look, resellers, there are two people you're selling to at any given moment. If you're selling to a consumer, you sell top dollar. You sell market value because they're looking to fucking buy it and wear it. If you're selling to a reseller, no, you got to give us enough room for margins. So you got to come down market plus 20 to 30%. So that gives the reseller enough room to make their money. Because if we buy it at market, we can't sell it above
well,
market.
It depends on who you're selling to. Let's say if we're a brick and mortar, look, we can't pay you what a reseller that is selling at the Baybrook parking lot is. You know, parking
No,
lot.
for sure.
You know?
Yeah.
You know, on those type of resellers, you know, that don't have the overhead like us, yeah, you can sell at market 10, 20 over market. We can't pay that, because look, we got lights to pay, we got software to pay, we got employees to pay, we got a lot of stuff. We have a big overhead, so we can't, we got to make at least 20 to 30, 20 at
20
the minimum.
minimum.
At the minimum. But we got to make.
I'm about to break the seal too.
You
Goddamn, I gotta
well,
pee
you
my
also
mouth.
have to consider, like I always tell them, like, do you want to meet somebody on the side of the freeway and try to make the extra
absolutely.
$30-$40, or you just walk in here and sell it to us for a little bit less, but you don't have to worry about anybody robbing you. You don't have to worry about anybody doing anything to you.
You're in a safe space.
You
Not
know,
only that is that you could come in with 14 shoes and we'll cash you out.
yeah.
We'll cash you out. Like, fuck trying to sell one shoe at a time on Facebook Market. And like Brooks said, meeting people, like, yo, bring them all here. But unfortunately, now we'll cash you out and we'll give you cash money. But that price need to come down. Don't come to us.
Yeah, your
at
security
market,
and your safety,
that's-
it comes at a price.
Absolutely, yeah. And also that is that you make one cash out sale.
Yeah, you get cashed out
off
on
the
one,
rip.
one transaction. That's it. You don't have to worry about listing the other 14 shoes. Like
or shipping the others. 14 shoes.
Shipping now. How much is shipping?
It's $10 minimum for priority.
Yeah,
Minimum.
and that's because you put 1 pound. Now let's say we're honest about the weight, which is 3.
We are honest about the weight.
Yeah, sure.
Well, hold on.
No,
Hold
no.
on.
I'm
What
gonna
weight
throw
we
my
talking
boy.
about?
Shipping.
Okay.
You heard weight. Yeah. No, guys, we only sell shoes. Okay. That's
All
it.
right. Look, so Rasta Man 361 knows. He asked, "How did y'all start selling shoes?"
Rooster.
Oh,
Roost. That's what I said.
You
I'm
say
dyslexic.
Rasta.
Rasta, my boy Rasta. It's just because
we
I looked
kinda
at
answered that.
Legally
You
High
know,
for 20, and I was like, "Get it, baby.
Hey.
Pass the Dutchie, my friend."
PD said, "What kind of weight with the snowflake?"
I told you.
Hey,
I told you.
none of that. None of that.
You
Hold
look
on.
like the type of guy.
You look like the type of guy that moves weight.
That boy look like a
Makes sense why you
narco.
spent
Hold on.
$1,300 on shoes. Makes sense.
Yeah, makes sense.
Where's that towel at? That's funny. So he said, "What kind of shoes, or how did we start
Selling
selling
shoes.
shoes?"
Anything is possible. Holy shit, BD Clark 777.
He got the
How
joke.
do you know, bro?
He got the
How
joke.
do you
He
know?
got the
Hey,
joke.
you went to the event, didn't you?
He went to anything.
You were in the promo video.
Where you
Uh,
going?
So as far as selling, what was it? 2020?
how did you come across, like,
So I
guess it's
tried getting into the reselling game in 2018. Obviously, got a hit on sneakers. Then 4 years later. So this is my story. I had a restaurant for 6 years, from 2015 all the way up until 2021. During that time, our lease came up, and I guess you look at it as a blessing in disguise. During that time, Texas had a really big ice storm, and our house ended up flooding out. For all our pipes bursted, but we were out of our house for about 7 months. So during that 7 months, I have amazing in-laws and parents, because they allowed us to stay at their houses during that time period. So during those
Legally.
7 months off that I had, I just kind of started talking to one of my buddies, and we both came up with the idea at the same time of, let's get into the sneaker reselling business. So he went one way with it, I went another way with it. Like I said earlier, I had my 3 shoes, which was the size 12 Thunder, Jordan 4, size 10, Jordan 1 High Shadow, and then 8.5 University Blue Jordan 1. So that's how I got into the reselling business. I'm not sure how you guys did, but that's at least my part.
Yeah, mine was, I stumbled across it. I said it from the beginning, back in the day, when it was a commodity that you really had to either stand in line for, or or you had you had plugs back then that you would link up with to get the shoes, and um, that was back in the day.
Well, and this question is for the barbers. We started selling shoes on a real small level at the old shop. Now coming here, I mean, this is amplified, by 1,000.
So 180.
It's a 180. So now that you guys are next to a full-fledged, sneaker shop, how do you feel that's affected the barbershop clientele and the barbershop experience by working in collaborations with a sneaker store?
I don't think it affected it in a bad way at all because
Well, the good way, I guess.
yeah, we bring it in a good way because our clients will come and after a haircut, they want to look fresh when they go out that night. So what we're gonna do is walk next door. There's a whole bunch of shoes, merch, hats, start coming up, shorts. Like we have all the stuff here that for a one night date night for you, your girl, wife, or whoever you try to impress that night. So I think it's a good effect to it.
Yeah, I think it's amplified the experience. We've had customers that come in and like, yo, y'all, I just I need a haircut right now. My regular barber's out of town on vacation, whatever the excuse. And when they're leaving, they're like, man, it's going to be hard to go back to that regular barbershop. Y'all have a bar, y'all have sneakers, you have apparel. The vibe with the barbers is a whole nother level. So it's, if anything, we're setting that bar way higher where it should be.
Yeah,
I think every shop should operate close to what we're presenting.
absolutely.
And also too, the people that come in for the shoes, the people who come for the shoes first, when they see next door there's a barbershop, they're like, oh, since I'm here buying shoes, let me get a haircut while I'm here buying shoes.
There was one dude today that came in, and he actually knows Cleto. He came in and was like, "Hey, do y'all take walk-ins?" And I was like, "Yeah." He was, "I'm here to buy some shoes, but is
Might
there
as well get a
walk-in
cut.
available?"
Yeah.
And he went, he got cut up, and literally came back over here, started looking, and then got a shoe, a sneaker, and then
Got a haircut.
got a haircut. He was looking at some hats, and he ended up leaving with a haircut and a sneaker, like literally the whole concept.
In all reality, it's all part of the fashion ensemble. A haircut, a hat, a sneaker, a shirt, a short. It all plays into the aspect of looking good. And I think that's why the sneaker store complements the barbershop complements the sneaker store. And then you throw a fucking bar in the middle of it, bro. And now we got a fucking party.
Well, you made some deals off of that bar, right?
Yeah, hell yeah. Yo, yeah. I mean, I work the bar like I work fucking, like if I was at a strip club, dog. Like I'm trying to fucking close a sale, you know what I'm saying? Because the beauty of it is that the one thing, and we did this by design, and I think all four of us can agree to this, is that we said that when we were kind of constructing the entire concept, is that we're gonna have everyone walk in through the sneaker store, and they're gonna wait there before they come and get a haircut, because what we want them to do is to look at sneakers and be like, yo, that is a fucking dope ass shoe. Let me look at it. And then once they get their haircut, that's the automatic switch that goes, yo, I look fresh. Now what do I want to do? I want to get a fucking shoe. I want to get a hat, and I want to get a shirt, because I want my whole weekend to be fucking a banger. So guys, real quick, Rooster Man 361 said, I purchased 5 shoes and I've been wanting to get into the business. Just how should I approach the business? Should I start off slowly? I'm going to leave this up to the resellers. How would y'all answer to my man, Rooster Man 361?
I mean, I would go with I mean, depending on what avenue you want to get, because I'm more the new sneaker reselling. I just like to deal with new. Used, that's a good easy start, because the margins sometimes are a lot better, but you're gonna have to have an avenue to sell that.
I think it would be more so, you said you bought 5 shoes.
Glock
So
777. You can't trust a
so-
barber with a fucked up haircut.
the way that I would start off, if you have social, because nowadays
Yes, you
everything's
can.
so social media based. If you have personal pages, you start off with your friends and family. That's what I did, right? I started off with the 3 shoes 2 years ago, and I posted them on at the
Chicago
time on my
Skyline.
Instagram and on
We
my
do.
Facebook.
But it's
And
super expensive.
in the month, I sold all 3, right? And then from there, I scaled up. Then I bought some more and just kept scaling up, and it got me to the point where I am today. So, sometimes you can start with one shoe, you find a customer, you make, because on those 3 shoes, it's not like I made $100 a shoe. Hell no, I wish. But hey, I made $10. But to me, there's something going here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep at it because first, I know my guys at Athletically Decline. They know consistency is key, right? With the Whatnot, we stream every Monday night. Consistency is always going to be the key, So if you got 5 shoes, you sell them this month. What are you going to do with that money? Are you going to reinvest that into your business that you're trying to start up, or are you going to go out to dinner, 5 times this month? So it's really all up to you. Even if you make $10, hey, there's shoes that I've broken even on. Hey, but at the end of the day, there's shoes that I've taken losses on. You guys know that I'm like, you know what? At the end of the day, fuck it. I'm throwing it back into the business because the shoe that was popular last year, it ain't popular today. Every single day there's a new shoe dropping. So, you got to be up to date. Now, if you're buying used, you get those, try to get the best price that you can, and I'm not just saying shot from good souls, but there's a lot of streamers out there where you can literally get the best possible price. And then, like I said earlier, put it on your personal page, start there, and then just
Clean them. Clean them.
Make sure you
Clean 'em.
make
Yeah,
sure
clean
you
'em.
clean
Clean
them
'em.
because with us, you'll always get a clean pair. With everybody else, I can't vouch for
Guarantee
them.
anything.
I can't guarantee you that, but make sure they're clean. Because I know personally when I got these shoes, they look good to me, so that's why I spent the $1,300. I didn't mind doing that because to me, they look like they were brand new. There was a minor little cut on one of the bandanas, but fuck, if I'm saving myself $2,700,
Bro.
shit, I'm buying that shit all day.
And he could also start in consignment too, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
we have some resellers that they start off with like 5 shoes, and they go to a consignment shop and say, hey,
so
and be selective. Please be very selective. Do not think that just because it's a Jordan that it's gonna resell, right? Especially now the way the market is now, not everything's gonna be a hitter. Not every release is gonna sell out. So be selective. And if you're starting with, I don't know if those 5 are brand new or used, but if they're new, man, check out your local shop. I don't know where you're at, but check out your local shop and see if they take in consignment. And if they do take in consignment, sell it through them. To try to get the best bang for your buck. But there's other avenues. There's your local Facebook marketplace. There's your OfferUp, eBay, all that stuff to move it. But of course, going through a store, they're gonna have the traffic, they're gonna have the markup, they're gonna have a little bit more avenues to go and sell it through the stores, and then start scaling up your inventory after you get that money back. Scale up, but again, be selective. Not every Jordan is gonna sell out and do numbers, because if you just think just because it's a Jordan, you're gonna be in real trouble, really fast if you just pour in all your money in
All right.
any Jordan that comes out.
So Legally High 420 asked, what made y'all want to get on Whatnot, and how are you liking it so far?
Jesus.
Now,
Uh-oh.
Jesus.
Yo, Legally High.
That was a great
Give me a
question.
dub if you're still here, because I want to make sure I answer this question.
Oh, of
correctly.
course, he wants to make sure he wants.
Yo,
gonna
give me a
answer-
dub. Yo,
No,
okay,
no.
Legally High still here. All right, yo, Legally High. Now,
Is this the last question?
this is the last. Yeah. All right, Legally High. Check this out. This is a funny story. All right. So I started off as a consumer on Whatnot, and my boy Albert and then Cleto actually schooled me on Whatnot, and they were like, "Yo," I was like, "Guys, I think there is a market here for fucking Whatnot for sales," and I was like, "Yo, I want to do it." And Cleto and Brooke were like, "Fuck no, hell no, we do not want to do it. This shit is fucking like." They've had
You
people.
know he
shit,
had to
don't
say
defend
it.
yourself.
Let him finish.
let him
Let him finish.
Let him finish.
Look, it's okay.
No,
It's okay.
I
It's
want to defend myself in this aspect.
okay.
I told you for DS shoes,
Yeah.
it is not the place. I did tell you that.
Very true.
I said
very
for
true.
you, if you're gonna do use, which was an avenue we had not touched on,
We did not.
that's where you want to get into use shoes.
Yes. Yeah. And
So
we tried the DS and we
and we got
major
cooked.
law. Yeah.
Which rightfully so, I think from our experience, every business or other businesses that we do business with started off with DS.
yeah.
And it went south real fast.
Yeah. Because
That's why, as far as me from experience, I was like, hell no, we're not gonna do it.
yes. Now,
No, wait. Let me
Okay, go ahead.
let me say this. That does not mean that every used pair that we buy, we make money.
No,
You
no.
guys have cooked us on a lot. And
Definitely cooked.
and I'm
Definitely
talking about
cooked.
I'm talking
Oh,
about
God.
$100 losses on shit that sold for $20 and we paid 130, 140 on.
Yeah, sometimes we're like,
It's like, yeah.
Okay.
and
so
then
look,
sometimes we're like,
so
yes.
we'll
to
get back
what?
to the question. All right. So I'll answer the first one. What made us get on Whatnot? And in all honesty, I was like, yo, I'm gonna fucking do it anyway. Anyway,
This
and
guy.
it's just because like I saw the potential. Now with the DS shoes, they were right. There's a very little market unless you got a fucking banger. But yo, we sold the DS fucking Travis Scott Jordan 4, and that bitch sold for $900, and that bitch is a $1,200 shoe.
No,
for
it'll
13.
run. It's just that uphill battle
Yes,
at the beginning.
yes. All right, so that's what made me get into it. Was well, let me say us. That's what made us get into it was the fact that I saw a market of an app that had nothing but buyers, and to me that was like, yo, you really don't get that. Now, how are we liking it so far? Yo, I will tell you from firsthand, there are a few things that I saw with Whatnot that really that made me at least reevaluate the whole thing. One, people want to see a dollar. We've ran shoes at cost and nothing.
That's how we started.
Yeah. And then we run them at $1, and for whatever the reason, Whatnot has gamified shopping, and it's a psyche thing. People want to see the dollar, and they will run that shit up. And crazy enough, motherfuckers get into bidding wars with each other.
Just because, right?
Yo, I've had people that tell me they're like, "Fuck no." That motherfucker was bidding me out, and he wasn't gonna bid me out, and I was like, "Fuck
And
it."
at that point, they forgot completely what they're bidding for. They just
don't
want
even
to win.
care. They're like, "Fuck this dude. You're not bidding me out." And I've gotten into bidding wars myself, bro. And I'm like, "Yo, top tier Funko is not fucking like gonna beat me." So
He's like, what did I buy again?
and then I end up spending $400 or $500
What, a
on a
panda
shoe.
for 230? What? No,
I've had my cooks, but it's a definite.
no. My favorite is when we first started, we were running like the shoe at
At cost.
right, so we ran a shoe at $200,
Nothing.
right? Nothing. Nobody bid on it. So then we said, "Fuck it, let's run it for $1." This shit ran for like $230, and I was like, "Dude,
Just a minute ago, you could have bought it for
I would've
$200.
paid
I've
$200.
seen that.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
That was on the mystery
we
box.
did
Yeah.
it from experience."
Yeah, that was on the mystery
Oh
box.
yeah,
game.
that was on the mystery
was on the
box. Like,
mystery
yo,
box
5
game.
minutes ago, you could have bought it for $200,
Yo,
and then now they
son.
pay 230 plus.
Yeah, but I'll tell you this, and I hope I could speak for the whole crew, is that Whatnot, not for nothing, has been such a dope way to move 50 units at once, 60 units at once. Now, the one thing that I think any streamer should take into account is do not take the loss of one shoe over another is you take the entire investment as a stream. If it costs you $6,000 to do a stream, but at the end of the stream you made $8,000 and you have a $2,000 net, yo, that
It's
is
a
a win.
successful stream.
That's a successful stream. Now, don't get me wrong, chat. I took some fucking L's
Hey,
at the fucking
we
beginning,
still,
bro.
we still take L's.
We do.
We're not.
But not for nothing. I think if
But
you
we
were-
getting better, right?
Yeah,
we're
we're
getting
getting
better,
better.
But that is the process of this entire whatnot thing, is that if you're not comfortable taking L's, then yeah, you shouldn't be doing this, because whatnot at the beginning is a bunch of fucking L's. And it isn't until you build a following, until you have 200 or 300 viewers, that are on in your live, and now you have 200 to 300 people that are bidding on your shoe now. But yo, I still see the big dogs like Houston Select and Steezy and everybody that get cooked on some shoes, but I know they're looking at it from
The,
an entire stream standpoint instead of, okay, we lost on this shoe, but we won on this shoe. We lost on this shoe, but we won on the next 4 shoes.
And then when they get cooked too, you're like, oh, they just
Yo,
got
chill,
cooked.
bro. Like, I remember, I had a shoe that I paid $250 for, and that bitch sold for $62. It was a fucking $200 fucking L. But thankfully, the thing is that you make it up throughout the stream with the shoes that you do buy for $50 and $60 that run for $200. That's where you make up the loss. So streamers, if you really want, Whatnot has gamified shopping. Play the game, take your L's, but trust me, guys, if you could stomach it, you will see the ROI in the long run, as long as you're building up your return.
last question from PDG LACR. He said, "What's the best part?" And this is for you. What's the best part of having a store, and what is its greatest benefit?
Man, I'll tell you this. The store, and I'm gonna take a page from Brooklyn's book, because he has said it from the beginning. The store has given massive credibility on Whatnot. A lot of guys, and I won't knock nobody's hustle, but a lot of people stream from their apartment or their house or their kitchen. But when you tune in to a Good Souls, and don't get me wrong, I run personal streams from the house, and in all reality, it's because like my wife, she really likes being a part of the stream, but I make sure that like aesthetically it's appeasing. But when you tune in and you see a wall of 500 shoes and you see our aesthetics, it is confirming that these guys are not backyard hustlers. They are a legit business, and doing this from the business and having a brick and mortar gives a credibility that there are people that are very skittish to buy from us, say it's on Facebook or IG, but once they see our store, they see our reviews, then they're automatically like, okay, these guys are a business. It gives a sense of credibility and validity that these guys are doing business. We're not just selling shoes, that we run a business. And because we run a business, that automatically gives us a seal of approval for the sake. So running a store, not for nothing, is probably one of the hardest things that we do. Whatnot does play a factor in opening up a market for used shoes, but the store to me is my baby. I love the store. I love walking into it every morning. I love turning on the lights. I love, arranging the shoes, bringing in new inventory that's for the store. It's a whole nother market that we have to tackle when it comes to promoting and building clientele to come and buy, new shoes at market value or a little bit under. The Whatnot is a beautiful thing, but it plays a role in the used market. But not for nothing, what we're trying to do is bring virtual store to the people. So we will be, now that we're instant, thank God, we will be going live 5 days a week, bringing you shoes off the wall and selling them to bring the store to you. And now that you could scale us, whether it's reviews or on Whatnot or on Google or on Facebook, you'll see that if you buy from us, you will get your shoe, you will get mailed, you will get a tracking number, and everything will be top tier from the Ruta to the Tuta. So that, not for nothing, I love running a store. I love being next to the barbershop, and it all plays into creating, a brand, and the brand here's are Goodfellas. The brand here is Sold Out, and you put a bar in the middle, and we got something that's never been done before.
Collective.
Shout out to Neighbors Brewing.
Hey,
They, if you want to try their craft sodas and/or beer, you will only find them at Goodfellas and Sold Out. And together, we call ourselves together, meaning as Goodfellas Barbershop and Sold Out. We call ourselves a collective, just because. Yes, we're two different entities, but at the end of the day, we're one unit. We operate as one. We have Brooklyn, myself. Sorry, I'm not Brooklyn. I'm Cleto.
Hey, it's
Brooklyn,
okay, bro.
myself.
It's
Hey,
okay.
look, hey, look, dude. I'm sorry. I don't have a fucking smooth ass. But sorry, and walk on the shoe side, and then we have Ray, the 95, and then you have Nando Fades, aka Fern, here, and Walk as well on the barber side,
aka old timer.
old timer.
Very old.
The old head.
So
old
together,
head.
us five, we make all this shit function. Whether it's you getting a haircut, you
Well,
buying-
and then also the other 8
Oh,
barbers over there, right?
Yeah. We got
Yeah.
we have a total of 11 amazing barbers.
11 barbers, bro. This isn't 3 barbers in a shoe store.
No, it's
It's 11 barbers
hitters.
all around.
Hey, and believe it or not, these motherfuckers, the 4 new barbers we brought in,
They're all
Because-
hitters.
because at the old shop there was only 7, right? Now we got 4 more. Hey, and they're getting booked up.
They are.
They come from different barber shops, and they're
But again, 11 barbers, because I don't even remember the last time I went to a barbershop that had
just
11.
wait till we have 23.
And
I don't remember
and
going
Sold
to a
Out is it?
barbershop where
How's
they
this
had.
the unit next door.
Wait,
Goddamn it!
oh my god!
Hey, it's
All I see is
Come in,
numbers.
please.
All I
Come
see is
in,
numbers.
man.
Hey, the numbers
Bear with
guy,
me.
right here.
So 11. No, all seriousness. I don't remember the last time I went to a barbershop. There was 11 barbers.
Hitters.
Hey, that
Hitters.
were all
11
hitters. You can't go wrong with any barber you book with. Whether it's a walk-in or if you book an appointment online, all 11 of our barbers are very talented, and they create an experience for you where that's why you have all these for the last you've been working with Goodfellas for the last 3 years. You said no, it's been over that.
I'll say about 3 years.
It's been 3 years for them. It's 8 years for me.
3 years.
3 years.
Damn. Okay.
It's my experience here.
I
That's
think that's what it
You're
is.
like, wow.
I think that's what it is. But regardless of who you book with, you're always gonna get a dope ass haircut. There's a saying like a man will cheat on his wife before he cheats on his barber. Well, that's the opposite for me. I'll never cheat on my wife, but when you have 11 talented barbers, I like to jump around. I know you've cut my hair.
You like
I
to
know-
be a hoe.
Hey,
You like to be a hoe. What's the barber
hey,
say?
hey,
That's my barber right there.
Hey,
Maybe I cheat on you with you a little bit.
I'm your son's barber, though. I appreciate your
He's
son's barber.
Gavin's
Hey,
barber.
Yeah, I'm your son's barber.
Shout out to Gavin,
I'm a
to Sandy.
barber
Love you,
hoe,
baby.
okay?
I'll be home in a
Hey,
minute.
I like to
These
give
guys keeping me up.
Hey, hey, come on now. We're all dads here. But at the end of the day, what I always tell my barber or whoever cuts my hair is like, bro, give
me right.
not even that. Like, what are you getting? I was like, I don't know, whatever the fuck you think looks good. I've gone from
You should
a
mohawk
mullet-
his ass the next time.
No, hell no, please don't. hey, my fucking hairline's kind of it's LeBron James right now. So,
LeBron James.
Hey, so put some respect on it,
You know what
But
I'm saying?
hey, but I've had all 3 of you guys cut my hair. I've
You
had
slut, you.
Yeah, I know.
Or
Pass
you.
I've
around.
had Balin,
Such a
I've had Johnny, I've
slut.
had AB. You know,
Little
you
whore.
know.
Just
Back in the day,
just
so
wait
the
until
day
until
you-
Ray, Fern, and
Back
Walk
to what I
cut
was
them at the
saying.
same time. You have
Back to what I was
train-
saying. We have 11 great, talented barbers here, and we got a dope ass shoe selection. We don't have it here. I guarantee you, we can source it. We have guys working 24/7 to source us shit that we can't get. Just sometimes you got to pay the price if it's something you really want. But at the end of the day, whether
We'll
it's
try to take care of you. Yeah, for
we'll
sure.
take care of you the best we can. We got dope ass hat selection.
Fitted hat selection. Yeah.
That's
You
what's
know-
coming. That's what's coming up. The fitted hats.
Someone
That's
had
another whole podcast on that.
That'll be the next podcast.
Yeah.
But guys,
we had someone ask about the fitted hats, but we something about us, like,
are we gonna get heavy into it?
right, you saw the comment.
I think
so,
yes.
so
I think-
when you have something like this, something I never thought about a year ago was, I thought I was going to be solely doing shoes, right? But that's not where it ends for me. Once you have a store, you got to start focusing on apparel. You got to start focusing in not apparel just as in like the big brands, as in Supreme, Hellstar, Essentials, Bape. You got to start looking at local brands because that's what people
Good
follow.
Life.
So, we have our own brand. We have Good Life. We have, Throwback City, who's been huge in Houston. We have Architect. We have Throwed. We have Ourselves Market, too. They provide us all those dope-ass shorts over there. We call them the Hoochie Daddy shorts, but hey, that's what
the trend.
That's
that's
what's
the
in.
trend.
That's what's in.
You-
You own a couple pair, don't you?
at home.
Hey, you waved it after
Hey,
hours.
that's for Christina.
That's for Christina to see why. Christina,
I want to see a photo of that.
send us a picture. Send
Christina,
us a
send
picture
photo
whenever
of
you can.
yours.
Anyways,
Yeah,
That boy
boy.
thick. He
Hey,
thick,
hey,
boy.
chill. No underwear,
but hey, chill. Hey, here you go. You need one of these.
Yeah.
That's basically it.
So real quick, just to end the show, guys, chat, thank y'all so much. We want to let everybody kind of give their final words. This is our first podcast chat. We'll start with Ray. We'll go down the line. We'll have everybody give their final words, and then I'll give the closing ceremony, fucking farewell to the chat. But Ray, anything you want to say to the chat, just about
And just thank you to the subscribers, the followers, the day oneers.
Rhoda?
A lot of times
Hey.
on our first streams,
Boy,
we will
Rhoda.
have
Chicago skyline.
Chicago Skyline?
like
top
10
seller.
people, but they will still run up the shoe just because of the L's they saw you accumulate over the
That's
time.
love, bro.
Hey,
So
not just
that's
that.
love.
But they'll call us or message us like, "Hey, I do not feel right paying this price for that shoe.
Cancel it.
Cancel our order."
And
That's real.
And
That's
this
real.
is where we get to see both worlds collide, the barber world. Because a lot of times those are our clients and they love us so much that they're like, there's no way I'm going to allow you to take a L this massive on this shoe. And a lot of them are sneakerheads. A lot of our clients are sneakerheads, man. And they just love us, man. That cult following, you can almost say. We can have 50 people on the chat and we're going to run them fucking shoes up. That's just how loyal they are. I just want to say thank you. Thank you to all my partners. This shit is not easy, but I enjoy it. Let's see what else we can do.
It's not easy.
Not
It's
easy.
not easy.
Not easy.
Hey, 5 alphas, not easy.
Five
But
different personalities.
5 personalities, not easy. But we
that's
make
a
this
different
shit-
podcast. Go.
Hey, that's for the next
Who's
one.
next? Is it me? You, then me?
Oh, okay. Is me? All right.
There you go.
Man, I appreciate everybody that's obviously what he said, but also our the relationship we've built establishing this business from all the other businesses locally that have messed with us. I definitely appreciate the relationships that was established fluidly. Stuff like that from our I know our wives. Shout out to all the wives. Shout out to Sandy, baby, I love you.
Shout out to the wives.
Definitely
Oh,
shout out to the
brownie
wives
points.
for having patience.
Trying to get
Uh, you have the mic right in front of you.
That was the point. You trying to get your leg, bro.
You know, but guy, you can't be serious with these guys, man. You see what I deal with? You see what I deal with, Chad? You see what I deal with? No, so disrespect.
fucking
No, but shout out to everybody, that's met with us. Yeah. This is again 6 months. This is a little taste of what we have,
In store.
coming.
Yeah.
And not for nothing, man. We got some big things lined up for this year. So hang with us. Appreciate the support. The day one people, even the new customers that mess with us from today. Keep on supporting us because we're gonna do the best that we can to provide you everything.
Yeah, I mean, I've talked a lot,
You have.
I know I have.
That's okay.
This
That's
is,
okay,
this
baby
is not
boy.
my
You
comfort
pass
zone.
it.
This is most of
Hey,
the
you look like a
podcast.
professional, to be honest
Yeah,
with
you
you.
do.
Podcaster.
By the way, subscribe to my YouTube
Yeah.
channel. Hey, athletically declined. Shout out to my boys over here running the production.
For sure, they've been one of the relationships that
We've established during all of this.
Yes, that's naturally happened, right? There's
and
not
customers.
with those guys. There's not a like, man, what's in it for me? 100%. And just like the other relationship we've built, it's not coming in here like, what's in it for me? No, it's like, bro, how can we help each other? Let's figure things out. How can we help each other? And athletically, the comment, we're gonna,
Big things.
We're
Yeah,
gonna
big
get to
things,
the top
big
together.
things.
That's all I'm saying.
All
Hey,
right,
Dubs,
and
Dubs
fire
in the
in-
chat.
All right.
Uh, But thank you guys for everything. Literally, if you asked me a year ago where I'd be today in life, I wouldn't be able to answer that. For me, I started off reselling on my own. I got into started working every show. I saw that took a lot of time and commitment. I got into the consignment aspect. I worked with some stores. I can't knock them. They made me who I am today. They got me to where I needed to get. But at the end of the day, when you have a lot of ideas, a lot of suggestions, you can only make them. At the end of the day, if they take them, you can't take anything from it because it's not yours, right?
Yeah.
So for me, I met these guys,
6 months ago.
no, well, on a personal level, 6 months ago, you got their barbershop was about walking distance like 30 feet away from us.
When you got me for the 250.
Hey,
For some
chill.
pandas.
Hey, chill,
Yeah, but
chill.
they had double booze.
Hey.
Just saying.
So
Shout out to La Famosa.
So, I got to meet these guys on a personal level 6 months ago. I love each and every one of these guys. So in the position where I'm at, where my family's at, I can't thank you guys enough for it. And, we're going to collide at times. It's not an easy journey, but we're all going to get there, together. I tell you guys that a lot. I'm a firm believer of that. I don't make a choice so easily. I have a vision. I know you have a vision. You have a vision. We all have different visions, but if we can find a middle ground and take it to the top, shit, we're gonna take it to the top. And shit, I'm telling you right now, if I'm in this fucking boat and if I'm one of the fucking 5-headed monsters in this fucking shit, we're gonna get to the top no matter what.
No question.
No fucking questions. I'm sorry for every fucking resale shop that's in this area, but
We're taking over.
we're taking over, and I
taking over, and
guarantee
I'm
you
sorry.
that right now because I don't lose. I don't take losing any fucking.
What was that sound? Oh, that was you whipping it out. You
Oh!
caught me off guard.
Yeah.
But no, I don't fucking lose. And I tell my wife this every fucking day. It's like, no matter what the fucking obstacle is, She asked me how I do it. I told her, I don't fucking know, but I get shit thing. I get everything fucking done.
Boom.
Good.
You know.
Now your turn.
Boom.
I'm gonna keep it short.
Since,
Yeah, he took every word out of my mouth. But yes, shout out to my family here at Sold Out and Goodfellas. So that shout out to my family at home, and shout out to you guys for keeping us busy, keeping us on our feet, and keeping us fed, pretty much.
All right, chat. That is the show for tonight. Yo, chat. We will be streaming every week as a podcast because we want to bring not only the Houston sneaker community, but we want to bring other big dogs here. We are reaching out to certain streamers that we want to bring on the show. Hopefully they accept. Tag them if not. But not for nothing, chat. We thank y'all so much. Chat, we would not be where we're at today if it wasn't for you, to the Day Ones, to the Rotas, to the D-Top Sellers, to Chicago Skylines. Thank y'all so much for riding with us, chat. And chat, this is the first podcast of many. We will bring some heavy hitters. We're going to have different segments to it. Fade Shop TV will be a thing that comes in the future. For now, we're going to focus on hats. We're going to focus on sneakers. We're going to focus on apparel. We're going to bring in some big hitters from the Houston area, chat, because at the end of the day, like my boy Tyler said, we do this shit for the H. And when the H is up and fucking on top of the game, then we'll reach out and we'll start to bring out anybody else. But for now, chat, we're doing it for the H. Thank y'all so much. Let us take a shot. Chat, thank y'all so much. Boom. Salud. Chat. And we will see you guys. We will be streaming dollar auctions next week. Back to our regular scheduled program. And chat, we will be having personal shopping where we stream from the store 3 to 5 times a week. And chat, shout out to Athletically Declined for producing and production of our show. Chat, we thank y'all. We love y'all. And we will see you guys next week. With all the love from Goodfellas and from Sold Out, we say peace.
Peace out. Appreciate y'all.
And make sure you follow my guys on YouTube and Twitch and every other platform.
And X and all that shit. They're going to put it up on the screen or Athletically Declined. They're everywhere. We will be streaming our podcast on their channel, chat. So tune in and we will see y'all at the top.